Welcome back. Namaste, everyone. So we're going to start with crescents, side to side, just opening up the side bodies. We're going to be focusing on core strength today. So right hand comes down, you may be up high. Left hand reaches over. If you're really open, you can come down onto your forearm, as long as the buttock stays grounded onto the mat. Really breathing into the left torso. Deep breaths. And crescent over to the left side. And crescent over to the right. One last time. Try and deepen the breath. And back to the left. Beautiful, coming upright. We're going to start with wrist warm-ups because we'll be using our wrists a lot during planks and core strength today. So first things first, wrists in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. We're going to go for big circles all around. Make sure that you really place your body weight onto every single side. So really focus on pressing down the metacarpals. And do it nice and slowly. And we're going to reverse the circle. Make sure the hands stay grounded to the mat. From here, we're going to take the fingers out, pointing to the sides. And we're going to create circles again in one direction. Keep your entire body weight onto every point. And reversing. And maybe by this point, if you're quite new to wrist warm-ups, you're going to start to feel discomfort or even a little bit of pain within the wrists. It's totally fine to feel discomfort. It's actually the only way, taking the fingers back towards you, it's the only way that we can actually strengthen the wrists. So discomfort is always a good thing before we get into a lot of planks. So from here, we're gently going to roll backwards. Keep the back of the wrists nice and stable and keep grounded. So moving forward, coming back, and gentle pulses. And forward and back, gentle pulses. Forward and back, lifting up the back end. Stay grounded with the fingertips. And back all the way. Release, and one more time. Lift up. Keep the fingers grounded. And all the way back. Walk the hands back. May tuck the toes. Come back. We're going to stretch the toes while we're at it. Make sure that the pinky goes with it. Most of the time it just wants to stay. So make sure you've got the weight on and just rotate the wrists in one direction, releasing it. And the other way. Yep, just give it a good shake. Beautiful. Hands come back forward, shoulder width apart, come back into your down dog. Walk the dog out. Stretching out all the muscles. Beautiful. Breathing here for 5. Inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth, releasing any tension that you may be holding. Beautiful. From here, lift your right leg up in the air. We're going to bend that knee, come forward, reach and touch the left elbow, and back out. Come in, we're touching the elbow. Going for another 5. Every time you come in, really activate the side of your right core. And 1. Gently keep the leg up and gently place it back down. You may walk out the dog. This time left leg reaches up, bend the knee, take it all the way forward, touch the right elbow. And back out, coming in, touch, and out. Going for another 5. And 1. And place the foot back down. Reconnect to the breath. Beautiful. This time right foot reaches up again. Bending the knee, creating a big circle with the knee, starting from left all the way to the right and back out. Another 3, 2, and 1. And place the foot back down. Beautiful. Left leg reaches up, bending the knee, creating a circle with the knee starting from the right. Going for another 3. Beautiful. Place back down. When you take your feet together, knees out wide, child's pose, resting all the way down. Your hands can come onto the fingertips if your chest doesn't reach down. You can even use blocks or stretch it all the way forward. Forehead comes down onto the mat. Relaxing here for 5 breaths. So at any time you are tired or it's too much, you may come into child's pose at any time. On your last exhale, gently come back up, take the knees in and push back into your down dog again. Beautiful. Come forward to plank. This time we're going to try stay up. If this is too much, come onto your knees. That's totally fine as well. For those that feel like they're more advanced, they may lift the knees up and stay up here. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the knees down. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the toes, come back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the knees down, lower all the way down. Cobra, coming all the way up. Breathing here for 2, 1. Gently lower down, spider cobra, fingertips on the outside of the mat, reaching all the way up. Buttocks is completely relaxed. 2, 1. Gently release the chest. Hands come back, push back to down dog. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward to plank. Take the right knee into the chest. Exaggerate the rounding of the chest. Once you're here, holding for 3, 2, 1. We're going to shoelace the right foot all the way through. So we're hovering the hips over the mat. We're not laying there. We're really hovering. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull up, take the right foot back and push back to down dog. You may loosen up, swing the hips from side to side, come back forward to plank, take the left knee into the chest, holding 3, 2, 1. Shoelace the left foot all the way through. Again, we're not sitting onto the left upper hip, we're really lifted off the ground. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up, gently come back into your down dog. Breathing here, reconnecting. Again, if you're super tired, pause it and come to a child's pose. We're going to bend the knees, gaze forward, lightly step or jump to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, hands reach back down to the earth. Inhale, big circle, palms facing up. Beautiful, reach, clasp, nice tall spine. Crescent to the right. Gazing down towards the right foot. Crescent to the left. Gazing towards the left foot. Beautiful. Come back through center, back crescent to the right. And to the left one more time. Come upright, pray hands. Take a moment here. Think of something you're super grateful for in life at this point. And practice with an intention. Thumbs hook, going for a little back bend, and come forward. Take the hands all the way back into a clasp, take them up and over the head. We're going to start straightening the legs. The head moves down towards the feet and towards the shin. Breathing here for 8. And 1, gently release the clasped hands first and take them all the way down to the earth. Make sure your knees are bent if your palms don't reach down. And from here you may step back into down dog. From here, stepping forward, left foot, coming into high crescent lunge. Make sure it's nice and juicy. Get as low as you can in the front leg. Make sure that the knee's in line with the second toe and the back leg is nice and strong. Hands reach up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently place the hands down. Step back to down dog and right foot comes forward. Straight away, back into high crescent lunge. Same thing, back leg nice and strong and lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently take the hands back down to the mat. Step back into your down dog. Make sure that the butt is lifted and it keeps moving back towards the back of the room. Create space between the ears and the shoulders. Another 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Moving forward to plank. This time we're going to try lift the right foot up. Staying here just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the right foot back down. I'm going to lift the left leg up an inch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the left foot down. Knees down. Holding here. And coming all the way down into your cobra. Elbows tucked in. Coming all the way up. Breathing here. And lowering. Spider cobra. Hands on the outside of the mat. Fingertips reaching up. Buttocks completely relaxed. And gently lowering down, hands come back. And come back to down dog. From here we're going to start walking the hands back towards the feet. Beautiful. Forward fold. From here we're going to take the feet out mat width distance apart. Going to start walking the hands about 30 degrees to the left and keep walking the hands away. So if you can't reach the floor, please use the blocks and place the blocks underneath the hand. So breathing here. Should feel a nice deep stretch throughout the left leg. You may be able to feel it throughout the left hip. Holding here for another 5. Gonna walk the hands all the way over to the right side, 30 degrees out. Same thing. If you used a block for the other side, use the block on this side too. You should feel a nice deep stretch going down the right side of the leg. Going for another 5. And walk the hands back through to center. Take the feet back in about hip width distance apart and walk the hands forward back into plank. Holding here. We're going to go for side plank. So we're going to roll over to the right hand. We're going to have the left foot come in about to the middle. This is going to support us. For the right leg, it stays straight. We're putting the weight on the outside edges of the foot. From here, your left hand may be on the knee, or it may come up towards the ceiling. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the left hand back down, step the left foot back into plank. So same thing on the other side. I'm just going to reverse so you can see it better. So from plank, coming onto the left side, right knee bends in about halfway. Left foot, weight is on the outer edges. Hand may be on the knee or come up all the way. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently place the hand back down. Foot comes back into plank position. Keep your hips high for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the knees down. Feet come up. Same thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down to cobra. Tuck the elbows in. Lift up. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Lower chest. Cobra spider. Fingertips, strengthening our fingertips. Lifting all the way up. Breathing here for 2, 1. And gently release. Place the hands back to the chest and come back to your down dog. Beautiful. Breathing here, reconnecting. Going to take our feet together again. Hips come out, knees come out wide. It's a great hip opener for the hips. We're just going to place the hands to the front and sway from side to side. Breathing here. Beautiful. And then placing the forehead down on the mat if possible. If not, you can use the blocks. Reconnecting to the breath here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently coming back upright, lifting up. Here we're going to keep the knees in line with the hips. We're going to walk the hands forward and just release. A quick release for the upper back. So try and get the chest down, the chin down without putting any weight on the chin. and gently come back up. Walk the hands back, and from here come push back into your down dog. Breathing here for 5. And 1. Come back to plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here you can lower your knees. We're going to go for a forearm plank this time. So we can feel the difference between the planks. So from here I want you to grab onto the elbow and place back out. So we want to keep that distance. We don't want the elbows too close or too far out. So we want to make sure that they're just right. From here, place the forearms down, hands down, step back into plank. Once again, make it active, so I don't want you to lower the hips down, but keep it up. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lower all the way down. You may take 5 breaths, turning the head to one side. And on your exhale, coming back up, readjusting. Make sure the stance and the distance is right. Touch the elbows. Reach back out with the forearms and hands. I'm going to tuck the feet and come back up into your plank. Holding here once more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Beautiful. Place. Turn the head the other way this time. Breathing for 3. Beautiful. Gently come back up. Hands come back to the sides. Come back, push back to the down dog one more time. Bend the knees straight away. Shift the gaze in between the hands, and you may walk to the front of the mat. Feet stay hip width distance apart. Ground the hands down, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, big circle, receiving all that energy. Clasp it together, reach up, create the length and space. This time, crescent to the left first. Gazing down towards the left foot, ground down the right. Come back through center, crescent to the right, gazing down towards the right foot, ground down the left. Come back through center, prayer hands all the way, reaching back, and this time we're going to go for a little playful one. So ground down the hands, make sure they're nice and firm to the earth. You can still take the option of stepping back, or you can just get the weight into the hands and jump back into plank. Beautiful. Last one. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release the knees. Come all the way down. Beautiful. I'm going to come into our stretches. So this time, I want you to stretch the left leg out first. I'm going to take the right as close as we can, but instead of facing the straight leg, I'm going to be faced in between the legs. So I'm going to go for crescents here. So right hand comes out, it stays in line with the hip. I'm going to go crescent to the right. So you may be up here. If you're open enough, you can come down onto the forearms, reaching back. Beautiful. Breathing here. And crescent to the left. Buttock stays grounded. Crescent to the right one last time. Stretching out, releasing any tension. And crescent to the left one more time. And coming upright. Beautiful. Going to switch sides, right leg out, left leg comes in as close as possible. Again, I'm facing in between the legs, not towards my straight leg. Left arm comes back. I'm going to make sure that the forearm's in line with the hips, crescent back to the left, breathing into the side, stretching out. And swapping over, crescent to the right. Make sure to try keep the chest open at all times. And crescent to the left. And crescent to the right one last time. And come all the way back up, preparing ourselves for Shavasana. Take the feet out, beautiful, and gently laying all the way down. Again, palms face up to receive energy, palms facing down to feel grounded. You may pick whichever one that suits you at this very point, allowing your body to rest and surrender. Keep focusing on your breath and on the environment around you, whether it's smell or noise. Tune into that and tune out to any thoughts that come in. This is your time. So really try and come into a deep relaxation. For those that have time today, I suggest you stay in Shavasana for 5 to 10 minutes. If you don't have the time today, we'll continue on by deepening the breath. Start moving the hands, fingers, toes. Gently start bending the knees. This time, hug the knees tight into the chest, honoring your temple, your body. Take the knees all the way over to the left side. Stay here for a moment. And when you're ready with the right hand, assist to come upright. Keep your eyes shut. Come back up into an upright seated position. Focusing back on your breath. Tuning in with your body and mind. Comparing your state to the start of the class. And hopefully you're feeling a little bit more confident and a little stronger by now. And remember to do everything with a little smile. A smile goes a long way. Deepen the breath. Release any tension still left within the body or mind. Hands come to prayer. Namaste.